Okay.
We are fairly nearly ready, Rambara. We must begin the ritual forthwith.
Oh.
Now, Florin, there's no need to rush. Perhaps you would allow me to examine the Thurbin of Truth, first of all. Rambara takes the Thurbin of Truth from Florin. Yes, as I suspected, the time is not yet right. What? But surely. Look closely. According to the engraving beside the stairs, the Almighty will be restored when the Thurbin of Truth glows golden. Does it seem to be glowing to you? Could not tell you why, my lad, but it seems clear to me that the time for the ritual is not yet nigh. Then when and how will we know? Let's at least try. If we do not, it may be years before my duty is fulfilled.
Listen.
Please, Florin, you must think about what you're suggesting. What if it did lift the seal, What if it did and the time were not right? Almighty were restored too soon and Demon King destroyed him once and for all. We would have failed utterly in our duty. And then there would be no future for anyone. Or otherwise, it is a risk we cannot take. Come on this way. You really need to just give up now. Cannot give up. I will not. The Almighty led us here to this place on this day for a reason.
What?
Time is right for his restoration. It must be. Florin snatches the Thurbin of Truth from Rambara. Lala, do as I tell you and put on the vestment of virtue. You will dance. I order it.
What?
Florin, do you mean to go through with this? I do, and I will need your help. It is time for you to pray. Pray for the restoration of the Almighty.
Nothing is happening.
Foolish human children. Those who break the seal must be punished.
What in the... What is happening here?
Let go of the Thurbin, Florin!
No! I will not! I cannot!
Feel my wrath.
But Florin, why? Kiefer!
Come on, Florin, this isn't you! I know you never hurt Lala!
Did you hear that?
That was Florin's voice coming from inside the monster. And it sounds like he's in pain. Come on! Let's deal with this thing and set Florin free!
Kiefer, wait! I will help you. I cannot allow poor Florin to suffer.
It's also the fact he was hiding stuff, like that mark he apparently also had. Alright, so we have a guest. A woo does not work, which is not surprising. Let's just call wild. And so it resists, but not fully. So I got bang, everything else is resist. Was good. Farm pipe. And I would say lightning slash is probably good, right? Yeah.
Lightning Slash!
Charm cha-cha? Sure. Regular stuff. Oh, hey. Let loose. Alright. Let's Keeper. And he
Here I go!
does that, but it's fine. It's fine. Lightning slash. Ooh. Aha! Ocean's Devotion. Let's go. Bang. So I wanna buff rough. Now. Absolutely furious. She keeps trying that and it's not working. Alright.
Let's go!
Go, rough. Could use something better. It's fine. I guess I'll just Aqua Slash. Fire's been lit. Ow. Lauren seems to really be struggling.
Lightning Slash!
Thank you!
Cool, a heal. A heal. I wonder how much is per frizz and resist, but okay, that's more damage. Got it. I'm like,
It's over.
Bang is only doing like 36. Like, Kerfriz surely has to do more even with resist. 701 experience, 10 proficiency, 320 gold.
I can move. Is my punishment really at an end? Lala! Lala, are you alright?
Kiefer! Oh, your wounds look very bad. Are you in pain?
No, I'm fine. It's... nothing. Really.
Oh, thank goodness. And thank you, Kiefer. Thank you all.
This was all my fault. All of it.
But Florin, I am equally to...
No! No, Lala. It was me who insisted we go ahead with the ritual. For my own selfish reasons. I have known all along. Known that you do not love me. But I thought, perhaps if I were to fulfill the Roma's duty, perhaps then...
Oh, Florin. I should have told you the truth long ago. But I knew our fates were intertwined. I meant only to protect you and myself. The fact is, Florin, we cannot be together. I am sorry.
Because you actually have a mark.
I understand. I only hope that you can forgive me, Lala, for what I have done.
And with that, the Romer ritual to restore the Almighty was over. Accompanied by Boldo, the party head back into the cave and remove the chimes of the Chosen from the pedestal on which they were placed. The lake is filled with water once again, and the altar of the Almighty is submerged. Rombaro decides to keep hold of the Thurbin of Truth and the Vestment of Virtue for now. And the Romers and the party set out back to where they first met. Though the ritual was a failure, the Romers throw a huge party to say goodbye to Rinny and his friends and to thank them for all that they've done. And then in the small hours... No? Sleepy.
Everything that happened today was my fault. And now it is all ruined. We cannot fulfill our duty. I cannot be with Lala. I will have to leave the clan.
But what's going to happen to Lala if you're not here? You're just going to leave her to deal with everything herself?
You don't understand. I've been lying to Lala from the start.
That mark?
We Romers have one ironclad rule. 2 people who bear the mark of the Earth Spirit must never be permitted to marry. Well, my mark first appeared only a few years ago. And, as luck would have it, it was just after I had become engaged to Lala. Of course, by that point, I was head over heels in love with her.
You know what? I can't get my head around all this. You, Rombaro, Madame Rosa, Boldo, you're all as bad as each other. It's all rules this and duty that. Have none of you stopped to think what Lala wants?
What you say is correct. And I hate that you are free to say it. I have hated it from the start. But you are perhaps the only one that Lala can count on. To protect her and to support her. You are in a unique position to do that. Will you do this, Kifa? Will you look after Lala?
Why is your voice so inconsistent?
Well... you heard all that, right?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter either way. You and I need to have a chat. Let's meet at that hill, overlooking the sea to the west. No one will disturb us there. Not even Maribel.
I need to talk to you in private, Rinny. Let's go to that cliff to the west, the one with the view of the sea. No one will disturb us there. Like, I get it sometimes. My voice, my audio gets inconsistent too, but like, I'm also not professional. I just pretend to be. Go away. Let's go over here.
It's quite a view, isn't it? Doesn't this place remind you of Astard?
Yeah.
I thought you'd say that. Okay, so listen. This journey we've been on together, it's made me realize something. A while ago, your dad said this adventure was all about recovering a lost world. So the question is, who did this to the world in the first place? Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. It's the same bad egg who's been creating chaos in all these towns we've been to. You know who I mean, right? Yeah. The Demon King. This journey of ours is going to lead us to him in the end. I've never been more sure of anything. And when that happens, well, we'll need the Almighty on our side. Don't you think?
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought. To restore the Almighty to this world, we need the roamers. But leaving such an important job to them alone, well, to Lala, really, doesn't feel right. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah?
Right. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. Just hear me out, okay? I've never really mentioned this before, but the fact is, there's something about you. Call it destiny, or whatever, but you have a purpose in life. Me, on the other hand, well, there's nothing special about me. Apart from the fact that I happen to be born a prince. And if I'm honest, I used to be jealous of you. That's why I wanted to come on this adventure, to see if I could find a purpose too. Something only I could do. I think I've waffled on long enough, so I'll leave it there. It's already getting late. You head back and get some rest. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to enjoy the view a little longer. I'm in that kind of mood tonight.
Rennie does as he's told and heads back to the encampment to rest, leaving Kiefer gazing out to sea. Rennie returns to the tent where his friends are sleeping. Before he knows it, he's asleep himself. And then morning comes.
Hey!
I slept like a baby! Morning, Rennie. I saw Kiefer talking to you in the middle of the night. Was everything alright with him? No. Yes. Well, spare me the details. I expect he was just boring you to tears about how in love with Lala he is or something. Now, shall we get going? Look lively, Ruff. We're heading out. What is going on already? I'm so sleepy.
Take this!
There's no doubting your talent, boy, or your tenacity. I yield.
Thank you, Baldo. You're a more than worthy opponent. So, Rombaro, this means I can be the next guardian of the Roamers, right?
Yes, most certainly. We would be foolish to refuse one so skilled. Come before me, Kiefer. Your companions, too. My fellow roamers, it gives me great pleasure to announce that a new guardian now watches over us. Allow me to introduce our newest clan member, Kiefer. I must also express our gratitude to his fellow Gajos, without whom we would never have found our way to the altar of the Almighty. Let us lift up our voices in the song of thanks. To our new companions, may the blessings of the Almighty be upon them all.
I hate to spring it on you like this, but it looks like this is where our journey together ends. I can't go back to our world, to our time, to a place where my whole future's decided for me. I'm going to stay here and look after the roamers. And besides, look at this amazing sword they give you! Ha! Bet you've never seen engraving like this before. And as guardian of the Almighty's chosen people, it's all mine now. That's my destiny. My purpose. I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Anyway, I suppose you'll be heading back to Pilchard Bay now. Let me take you as far as the teleporter, at least.
I'll sing a song of thanks. Her eyes are a little moist. The keeper! I'm just gonna ignore enemies. Can I do this? He's gonna leave me like this. I mean, I assume they would automatically do this, but
Well, here we are. This is it. Time for us to part ways. There are people out there who need your help, and people here who need mine. We've both got a job to do, after all. And when we roamers fulfill our duty, you'll be the first to know. Listen, thanks for everything. It's been amazing. Oh, and if you run into my dad, will you bring him up to speed? Tell him I found my purpose. I've got a feeling he'll understand. Now go!
What?
where did that bag come from? I think Kiefer threw it into the teleportal after us. Rinny opens the bag and peers inside. It contains all of Kiefer's equipment, a letter for Rinny, and a note addressed to the King of Estard. Yeah. Well. Right. Guess I'm going to the castle? So let's do that. And I'm gonna turn mini medal.
Oh,
2 mini medals. Alright, 18. Hi. I bring a letter.
Ah, so you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again?
Yeah.
Why do you evade my gaze? What is the meaning of this? Well, will you answer me?
Yeah. Rennie explains what happened. Gives King Donald the note from Kiefer.
As Prince of Astard, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer. P.S. Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's still a child. No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had, to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man. I had planned to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now.
Blue fragment.
One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing, to let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my chance. Well, anyway, I must thank you for bringing me this news.
Goodbye, sweet prince. I'm not mad. I wish to be alone. I trust you'll excuse me. Visit the newly restored island, huh? I'm just gonna assume I gotta start. I don't feel like walking out. It will take me in, right? No. So let me get that shiny.
Hey!
Well, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go and do something to cheer ourselves up. How about a nice little trip somewhere? Yeah, like the new island. But I think that's gonna be a good point to call it good. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, past few videos, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below, various links, social media, Discord, come hang out, get notifications there too. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!